oh yeah. Got a pipe full of red, oh yeah. Bucket that in the coupe, oh yeah. Got a pipe full of red, oh yeah.
Actually, bro, I low-key want to see this video. Why men are naturally attracted to yachts, to big booties, to the dumpy trucks. Why are men attracted to that? I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I just am. I just like to see it like. I just like to see it like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I am. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the way it moves. Maybe it's the way it looks. I don't know.
Today I'm going to explain why men like big butts. There are really three key things to understand.
Not my fault you got a pancake booty and you just mad at me. Not my fault.
First of which is that we're really talking about fat. I know.
You know what I'm saying? The thing is that in my school, bro, my ass is fatter than most of these girls' asses. But that's inconsequential. That's low-key insane. There's no way I, as a man, has a bigger booty than you as a damn near grown woman. You about to be 18. We all seniors here. We about to be 18. Why is my booty bigger than yours? You are a woman.
Fat is a bad word in the Anglosphere, but one thing I want you to notice is that, ironically, the features that most men find most attractive on women's bodies are fat deposits. Large breasts, large hips, large thighs.
Is that low-key fat? Is that fat? I thought it was like... I mean, I guess it is fat. Because when Ice Spice, she lost that weight, you know what I'm saying, the booty kind of deteriorated, I guess.
Today's topic, a large rear end. People might say fat is unattractive, but they're really only talking about...
We're talking about the stomach area. The fat in the stomach area is unattractive. That's for men and women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like 6-packs, you know what I'm saying? I'm currently rocking my 4, but people like 6-packs. I'm saying, so I guess it's just the fat around the stomach area that people don't like
when they say this. So the question for today is,
or
why is
like
this fat
around this area right here
considered so attractive, whereas fat in the armpit or the stomach or
I've never seen a fat armpit. Like, what does that look like? A fat armpit
is not. Now, I should note that it's true that a large bottom also contains muscle. And that might be part of the selective story here, right? Maybe part of this is selection for large glutes, athleticism in mates. But usually when building glutes works as a means of beautification, it's usually because it pushes the body fat out to make it appear more copious. Not because men are necessarily finding the muscle itself desirable, or so it seems.
It's not, exactly. It's not really the muscle, because a girl who got a muscle booty, that shit gonna be kind of stiff. We don't like no stiff booties. You know what I'm saying? If they like it, if it's like muscle, it's gonna be stiff. If it's fat, it's gonna be jiggly, voluptuous. It's gonna be moving. Stiff don't move.
To the second
muscle don't move.
Item, which is that sometimes some men do in fact find fat in general to be desirable, and these men can teach us something.
See, don't say that. Don't say that, man.
Very interesting about our evolved psychology. A variety of data show that when men are experiencing poverty or instability, they prefer larger women.
See, when did that ever occur? What kind of studies was that? Oh, what kind of studies showed that? It's like, I'm broke. I don't like large. No disrespect, but I don't like large women. But I'm broke as shit. I don't like large women. So what kind of studies is that? I don't know where you got that info from, but that info is fucking cap.
Are experimental studies showing that men prefer heavier women before dinner compared to after dinner.
What are you talking about? No, I don't.
Showing that women in some cultures, such as the Efik of southern Nigeria, restrict movement and increase calories as a means of beautification. There's even paleoanthropological literature showing Venus figurines becoming more obese in regions of glacial stress in Europe. So there's a suite of studies here, all converging on the same theme, but what explains them? Why would men prefer women with more body fat during times of hardship? Well, a common theory related to the overarching insurance hypothesis is that if there is a famine, it would be adaptive for men's preferences to shift towards
I don't know if this man is, I don't know if he's talking this truth, because he said men in poverty are men who got less money like bigger women, which I find completely cap. If you don't, I'm broke as hell. I do not like big women. That's just my preference. But he is capping right now. He's capping.
Right? That's what fat is. A woman with copious body fat is far less likely
I don't like the fat around the booty, bro. I don't like the fat nowhere else.
Experience infertility.
He's capping right now.
Due to famine or other sources.
He's lying to y'all.
And they're
don't get your hopes up.
Far more likely to be able to feed you, right? They probably know where the yams are. And so I think one could say,
look, I don't need her to know where the yams at, because if I'm looking at it, I can see where the yams is at. I can see where the yams is at. I don't even find no yams. I see the see him. I see him.
Safely expect from this list.
see the
That larger
M's.
bottoms would be more attractive to men who have experienced resource insecurity, especially food insecurity. Since these men
What
would
is he
benefit
talking
the
about? I
most
thought he was talking
from
about
selecting a
booties,
woman
not
with more
food.
stored fat. Now I know what you're thinking, Mackin. Even in wealthy cultures and contexts where men don't have food insecurity issues, they still prefer women with relatively fat butts, right? That is fat relative to the rest of their body. Why would that be the case? Well, hear me out. It's gonna sound quite wacky. This is the third thing you've been waiting for. It's probably because it's good for infant brain development. Gluteofemoral fat is rich in long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids that are essential for infant
Well,
brain
I don't give a
health.
damn about no baby, man. I don't know. This is his research is wrong. I don't care about no baby.
And development.
I don't care about
during
no
pregnancy,
baby.
This fat is mobilized to support the developing fetus's brain. And anecdotally, you will hear women.
I
talk
don't
about
care
this. Well,
about
I
no
lost
baby.
my
I'm
butt
looking
during
at the
pregnancy.
booty, not
So
the baby.
theory put forward by Lasik and Gollin goes like this: men who preferred women with larger butts were more likely to reproduce with women who had more of this long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acids on their rear end, and women with more of these healthy fats were more likely to have babies who had healthier brain development, and babies with healthier brain development were more likely to survive and reproduce and pass on their father's preference for large butts.
You hear that, ladies? You hear that, ladies? Hey, get with the times. Get with the times. You hear that?
Bottoms.
Get
This
with the
preference
times.
plausibly explains how a preference for fatter bottoms could have proliferated and obtained its robust place in men's evolved psychology today. Anyway, thank you for listening. If you're a woman listening and you don't have a large butt, don't stress about it. Men's preferences are very diverse.
Man, if you got a pancake booty, don't talk to me. That's all I gotta say. If you got a pancake booty, don't talk to me. I ain't the one to be talked to if you do. Like, yo, my face.